Hey guys, Dylan from Geek Drawer here, and today I'll be bringing you part, I know I want to say 7 of my LEGO Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars playthrough. And today we should hopefully be finishing everything. The reason I said I don't know is because my thinger wasn't loading. Yeah, so let's get this started. Where were we? I think, I'll just bring up, it's not the dead moon of Andor, it's, yeah, it's Anta, I meant. So, we've done the space mission for this, I think. Yes. So we need to do the Republic assault. And we need to do the Separatist assault. I am hoping that this takes the full time, because, well, I don't have everything set up yet for the next one. We've got to destroy everything, eh? Yeah. Should I just grab... Yeah, I should just grab the other one. Here's where I wish I could control it properly with the keyboard and controller. That way I could have one bringing the tank around, one bringing the speeder. But so far it seems like the majority of this is silver. We had the one gold, but let's just hope it stays at 1. It's not gonna stay at 1. I know that, you know that. The only reason this is annoying is because it heals up while I'm shooting it. If it would just stay the same amount of damage and only start healing up when I stop, that'd be a lot nicer. The most annoying thing is going to be that shield generated one. Because the Magna Guard seems to be camping it. And also Grievous is coming back. Thought it was in that corner. I didn't check whether Indiana Jones has achievements, because I know this one doesn't. It really should, but I'm also used to watching a console player, not a computer player. Yeah, he didn't even bother trying to get the shield back on. Yay, Republic wins. We're slowly getting there. We have the Dead Moon of Antar, Vasek, Rishi Moon, Naboo, Rugosha, Christophsis. Did I already do Rugosha? No. And Seleucumai. Still got quite a few to do. It should hopefully take at least 2 hours. Because then we also have to go around and buy everything. It's also assuming that we don't have to go over to any of the ships and use their shooting galleries to break things outside the ship to unlock the space battles. I'm not gonna bother with that one. What the fuck? Are you able to get me off my thing? It's on. Here. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm pretty sure I need this one, like I need all the remaining ones that aren't shield generated, I would ignore this. Now, there it is. Maybe I should have just dealt with the shield generators. Would have been less annoying than these. I also don't know why I'm collecting coins. Definitely don't need it. Aim at the target. doesn't know why he's able to get me off the thing. Better right at the back here. Yay. So, Dead Moon, Rasik, Rishi Moon. Did I already do Naboo? No. Naboo. Gosha. Crystolsis. Seleucami. That is 7. Okay. Miscounted earlier. See, Dead Moon. Just any blaster ship, okay. Ah yes, the Purgle's weird manta ray cousins. I don't know if these are in any way related to the Purgle. I highly doubt it. Because they're both somewhat aquatic space creatures. Yay. May seem even lower energy today than I normally do. Because I didn't sleep yesterday, I've been awake since what? 5:30 yesterday morning. It is currently 8:30. Oh, another destroy everything, okay. long as there isn't too many gold, it should be done fairly quickly. Should shoot straight into the one across, yeah? Yeah. Again, why do I bother picking up the studs? Nice, another just basic one. So far, have we even seen a silver one? I prefer a bunch of them because they're quicker with the super speeders than the regular thing. I will say, if it were possible to do all of one side first, even on lands they already occupy, and then do the other side on its own, probably would have done like Republic, then done all the space missions, then done all of the Separatists. Just so I'm not on the same moon multiple times in a row. So after we do this, we have to do the Separatist version of it. I don't know, a lot harder to time this one than near the last one, but I guess that is because we don't have any specialty things to destroy. Like no silver, no gold. I do wonder, how are you meant to do these without super speeders? Because on ones like this, if there was silver and gold objects, like there was the last destroy everything, you can only spawn in one ship. Sorry about that. Like I spawn in, I spawn in the laser tank. That's the laser tank coming to me. It's moving like the laser tank. It is. I just wish the thing had a boost. And it gets stuck on speeders. Nice of a clone to try and deliver it to me, and then decide to go the complete opposite way. See, there really doesn't seem to be a way to speed up the base one. I think this is slower than using the speeder. But speed is still at like base level. worse is not only am I tired and at risk of yawning and possibly just falling asleep without warning, I have a throat tickle that won't go away. One of those annoying ones right at the top of the front that's basically protected when you drink. Probably like a mustache hair or dog hair or some form of hair. Get my little STAP. Really? This thing is ray shielding just itself. This one I can summon droids. It has begun. Okay, so I would need something that has naturally inbuilt laser and voicing. I don't know what, especially on the Separatist side, would have that. Lost control of my... There. Like I hit the opposite direction and I still kept traveling that way. I did end up building. Alright, do it again. wonder if this thing is ray shielded by the thing in the middle. Can I destroy both these? Does it stay ray shielded or does it return to me? Do I have to destroy them first? Huh. Didn't realize I was here already. Rude. That works. Now we've got Vasek. Vasek is Annie. Sometimes I press Y to enter. It just doesn't. It slides along the ship. It does nothing. I guess those are the only two real options, but it does them both at the same time. that made sense. Can I get some new speeders? I had to upload yesterday's episode. By yesterday, I mean released yesterday. Recorded a couple days before that. If it weren't for the desk so low, I'd probably just stand up. Either going to do its job and block the part of my brain that recognizes tiredness, or it's going to do what it usually does and amplify it. It's also going to try and go up my nose when I drink it and leave it burning. Fell in a hole. Sometimes the fastest way to a location is not a straight line. I was going to say, how did I not get bounced off it? I had to do that. They were way too close to this for me to be able to destroy them. Just camping this one out. That is smart of the AI to do. There's so much silver this time. That just leaves the final one being the gold one. Not worried about this. Luckily, you seem more focused on attacking than actually reactivating the shield. Apparently only 5 more. There, the Rishi Moon. Rishi Moon requires rapid fire. Oh, this is the golden of those space manta ray things. I actually possibly want the wider one, because then I'd possibly be able to hit multiple of them. Wish I could just get the thing to stop. Wish it would stop doing that. Foggy flying doesn't really help. I had one, but lost it. I'm not getting it this time. We got close. Where is it? There it is. Why it turned around? It keeps circling above me. Now stop. Stop. See, when I go over here, they circle above me over there. If I come over this side, they circle, they all come over this way. I'm already behind where I was in the last one. Maybe not anymore. Still think I'm a bit behind. Sometimes it aims where it needs to be, other times it just ignores it. Like it's trying to lock onto something else. Cool, I got none of them. Got enough again. Why is it doing that? No. Canyon ships. Normally I wouldn't like this because how widespread the areas are, but is, I try and aim it in one direction, it goes in a completely different one. Yeah, so this one did it a hell of a lot easier. Because for some reason it was able to aim up closer. The citrus one. I'm surprised that only took me 3 tries. Okay, command center. Oh. Huh. So, start with that one. Of course, this one's gold. Stuck. The fuck? Think of me respecting my invincibility. Specifically with, Rex. Well, this was a fairly quick one. And now we just wait. One of these days I am gonna have to actually go back and watch my VODs to see just how long I zone out for. Because it can't be just a couple of seconds that it feels like. Like, I've got to have added like 4 minutes on just from zoning out today. Or who knows, maybe it is just a quick dip of the head and that's it. Because it doesn't seem like I lose too much progress on the destruction, so it can't be that long. Because things like the gold ones in the command centers, they would have regened all their health. You know what? Can I borrow that? No. No, I cannot. Okay. Good to know. Now for the basic one, which is ray shielded gold. Yep. Again, one, how'd I get up there? Two, I'm invincible. They're not meant to be able to knock me off my bike. At least they weren't able to in the last stream. And again, there was something in the last stream that wasn't working, that was working this one. Can't remember it off the top of my head. So, I guess fair's fair. One thing works in my favor one time, doesn't work in my favor the next time, because something else that wasn't working in my favor now is working in my favor. I guess that's fair. Okay, next we need missiles and torpedoes, because we're going to Naboo. It's just not as satisfying without the minigun. Still missing one ship. I reckon it does come from New Gunray. Again, I'm still missing 4 people. And only 2 of them are going to come from the ground assaults. I'm assuming it's, why do I need missiles? Just because they've got the homing? Or is it because they do more damage? Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's the homing. I mean, that probably could have been done with just a, torpedo gunner. this one we need to do Republic first and then Separatist. To destroy everything. No, maybe I should just take the tank around, because the speeders will teleport to me. Or not. Also, this thing doesn't, keep forgetting. Silver? Yep. That's good. There's the dog that I was expecting. Now, there is every possibility that this is going to spawn something on me and it'll crush my vehicle. But it didn't. Cool. We're a little over halfway what we had left, and we're halfway through this, what I assumed the time would be, so... Looks like I was fairly correct. What I don't understand about my own body. So, when I'm streaming, I have to constantly stop talking to scratch my nose, scratch my face. Really? Oh, you're gonna fucking... Yeah, stop talking to scratch my nose, scratch my face, drink water and everything. Well, not water, tea, Monster, whatever drink I have. Yeah, when I'm working, I'll go 4 hours in the pool room, just stocking shelves, belting out song after song after song, no break, doing lots of different voices because I like my songs authentic, and I have maybe a couple sips out of my Monster for the entire night. Why is that? Why is talking so different to singing for several hours? I know it wasn't you, but the other guy ran away. But there's no point in when I'm stuck in the pool room do I have to scratch my face, itch my nose or anything. The only time I have any issue is when I try and do Beetlejuice's voice. Because I still haven't fully mastered the gravelly without making myself need a cough. But, yeah, no, I don't know what the difference is. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Before we move on, let me see where that isn't. Looking. Lego clone was Naboo. Separatist. Uh-huh. Okay. That's fair. Need to go free new gunnery. Would that I could destroy you. What does Newt need? I'm gonna say probably electric. question, why can't Dooku, with his Force Lightning, do the Separatist, not the Separatist, the charge panels? I feel like he should be able to. That's a bounty hunter. Oh, droid. Okay. I don't have one of those, so... In we go. We're looking for an enemy droid. That guy works. I think I may have picked a slower one. It's a slow shooter. Go grab a Jedi, because that reset. Is the Neimoidian shuttle. That was correct. And there's the ground battle. It's probably that way because it gives you gunray to actually do the ground assault. Doesn't matter which one I use. Really? Who put that rock there? Boy, I sure do hope that doesn't mean at once. So, I looked up the last 3 characters. One you get from doing another ground assault, as expected. One you get for turning all systems blue. And one for turning all systems red. Now that means at once, that is an issue. Getting shot. Why is there another one? I reckon another 2. Well, she didn't try and bother me this time. I'm gonna be honest, if it does mean do it all at once, that's not being done on stream. I do not have time for that. Which means that we'll leave this game at probably 99.8%. And then when I finally have time, which is going to be in 2 days probably, if I remember, I'll just on my own go through and do all of these again. Some of them multiple times. See, I thought I was being smart and just doing all of them at once. Really doing absolutely nothing for the wall by leaving everything the way it started. Or I could just put in the codes for it once I've done everything. Gosha needs a missile type. And there's silver, so that's why you need missiles. A lot easier. One, because the missiles track a lot better. Two, I I only need one hit. Okay. Because here's the thing, if it is that you're supposed to turn all of them one color, and then turn all of them another, one, that doesn't cover everything as done. You still have to go back and basically have it inverted, I think that ends up as. Possibly. Where's it at? It doesn't sound right. Being inverted. Oh fuck. Make sure you run away as soon as. Does look like it has to all be out at once. Continue. Seemed like an overreaction, but. that goes to... You probably couldn't hear the noise I made when I did that because of the noise gate I've got. To be fair, unless I'm looking at it, I can't even tell if you guys can talk half the time. If I do. But yeah, I'm not gonna add on like 2 full-length streams just to be able to get 2 characters. Stolfsus requires missiles. Just fly around and blow up silver asteroids. Knocked me off my perch. You don't seem to get anything extra from blowing up the... Stand corrected. Must have faded out rather than blow up. Cool. And the final one was what, Slukamai? I don't even have to fly to Slukamai. I can just do the ground assault first, and then, oh wow, I'm suddenly there. haven't been doing that because I like to do the Space Link first. No, that's being shielded. You really wanted to skip your turn, skip the line, didn't you? Skip to your turn. I was going around in a nice sequence, but no, one of them had to be ray shielded. Yeah, that should be far enough away. Just had to make sure I wasn't under it. No one gonna say anything about the fact that we just ran over Ventress. Down here. Tesla coil and silver coal coin. So we've got to finish this one off. Got to do this Separatist one for this. Then we've just got Seleucami, Space, Separatist, Republic. And then we need to decide whether I'm going to grind out Palpatine and Grand Moff Tarkin on my own, or if I'm going to just put in the codes. Ironically, right now, just for the sake of having everything done on camera, I'm tempted with the code. And I know for the next game I have to put in the code, because that's the only way to get Dancing Jack Sparrow. But there is a difference between a code exclusive character and using a code for something that does have a legitimate way of obtaining. I do have to wonder, how are you supposed to figure it out that you're meant to turn all of them one color? Like, sure, I'm sure there are some people that do that accidentally, purely because of the way they're playing, but they want to feel like they're winning the war. But, like, a normal person, guessing that little blue guy's who we unlocked for doing. Does mean we have to jump back over to the other ship. It looked like an electrical panel and a bounty hunter. Which means Robo Nino. Because he can do both. Doesn't matter. Where's the fish dude? Where's fish dude? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I have panels for it if you're not going to let... Worm loadsome. That seems unnecessary. Okay, back over to the invisible hand or whatever it's called. Because that has a ship thing right next to a control thing. Really just try and shoot him through the wall. I wasn't steering that with my gut. Just a thing, okay. don't even fucking press it. And we're not getting it back in time. Holy fuck off! Oh my fucking god. Needed to fuck off that way and stay fucked off that way. He's coming back. Finally! I don't know if I have enough time for this. Let me guess, that's the thing of shield generator? No. Okay. Don't you fucking do it. I really thought that thing was gonna step on my ship and blow it up. This thing, I don't even know of anything that could damage this more than I currently am. Don't know why the camera needed to do that, but okay. We are 17 minutes off of my estimation, and we have 1 space battle and 2 ground missions left to do. I have no recollection of anyone named Worm Loathsome from Star Wars. Watch this not work how I think it does, and I do still have to fly over there. This one's fairly simple. Just gotta build in enough spots. Oops. Immediately broke my own cannon. My ships. I thought this was silver. That's why I insisted on getting my ship. I really should just you know what? Get off it. I am just gonna ignore it. There's way too many available spots without gold for me to worry about the one spot that has it. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a free spot just over here. There we go. Oh, it's right there. Mayhaps there is not enough without gold. Just need what, 3 more? All I can hope is that those top 2... Oh, there we go. They don't seem... Ah, that one does. Okay, we can take out 1 gold. Doesn't really matter. Actually, I wonder, is 1 gold going to take less time than trying to get one of the shield generators down? Let's go. I think if I do this one, then no. Cool. The last ground battle. Yeah, it did work. I will end on the space thing. Not the one I wanted. And of course the final one is a destroy everything. Why couldn't it have been a destroy the monuments or capture the command center. Or even build an escape pod. Why did it have to be a destroy everything? That was exactly how I wanted it. I mean, he wasn't exactly meant to be prone on top of my speeder. It worked. Well, that's a good thing to learn on the final one. You can just speed out from the underside. If I'm ever stuck under one of those. I hit the wrong button there. I wonder if I can duplicate a save on this. The same way I do for like Hades 2. Or I guess Hades 1 as well. If I could do that, I could back this up as it is. Input the codes just to have everything done. And then, when I am able to get around to it, do it on a similarly finished file, get them legit, just record the final one of each. Showcase that in a stream or something. Oh, you're the receiving. Closest to goal. You look very dense. Like, you have ones that are a lot bigger than this, but don't have half as many spaces. This speed is so responsive to me. The other ones haven't been. This one's turning on the same angle that I want it to. See how tight of a circle I can pull that? Others have taken a lot more. They're both gold. Oh wait, that was my guy. I just saw one of those red circles approaching on the map, and he ran in front and just died. And I'm like, okay, that must have been the circle. That's gonna be annoying to get to in time. If the other one's gold, then well, I don't know what to do. Oh, so build up everything. Gotta get one of the actual lasers. That destroyed my ship damage. Fine. Stop trying to melee him. Oh, I tried with that and it just wasn't working. Star Wars 3, Steam, copy, save. Not what I want. It's copying the actual save data of the game. Why am I only falling on this side? And why did my own torpedo just hit me? Cool. When this is done, that should be every single gold brick. Just double checking. Yep. Migalia. You know what I forgot to do? Get the red brick. I think that's gold. Normally the minigunner shows up in here. Unless... You all have one of those? Yes. So unless it's I need to collectively do it. Okay, let me try the minigunner and let me try the Jedi. Have the minigunner, do I? We're one too far. I have no idea what this red brick could be. Hey, cool. Really? Went this whole game without noticing I didn't have character stats. Radio. There we go. That's actually the one that I wanted. There it is. The stealth ship. There we go, 99.6%. And now, before we put in the codes for the last two characters, okay, let's open Steam. Let's go to File location. Actually, give me the menu. We got pretty much exactly the time that I expected, by the way. Load game, that is slot 3. Hey. See, now that is an issue. Because you've got game data, game 0 data, game 1 data, game 2 data, game 3 data. Yet, game 2 and game 3 are pretty much the exact same. So, what if I were to copy that, change that to 4, see if that works. Now it's probably not going to show up immediately, but if I were to reload the game, that might work. As suspected. So what if we now, delete that. Oh, gotta close the game again. Delete that. Copy that. I want you to go into a different thing just in case. Now we delete. Copy that. Paste it. Rename that as game 3 data. Realistically, this should work. This is pretty much just what I do for... Aha. Exactly what I wanted to happen. And that is why you always back up before you mess around with things. Well, that is an issue. It would seem that there is no way to actually copy a save. want to... Give me... Not seeing... Yeah. I'm not seeing a way to do it. Oh well. Well, I tried. I guess the best I'm gonna be able to do if I want to show it legit is just take a short video of the map being all blue and then a short video of the map being all red, because I'm not doing that just for the characters. Okay, we got 5 small c. I have to manually go. Probably would have been easier to... I don't know. Okay, I guess there is no lowercase. It says lowercase. 6, 2, Y. Wish I could just hold it down, but okay. Q. Chancellor Palpatine unlocked. And apparently this one could be a 0 or a O. The person writing the code didn't know. That was a 5. Try with 0 first. Your 4. Your 2. H. And your N. There we go. As you saw, we were 100%. With Chancellor Palpatine and Grand Moff Tarkin. Not happy to do that, but I'm not gonna do a full stream just to turn it all Republic, and then a full stream just to turn it all Separatist. So, we are now done with this game. Again, if I have time and can be bothered, I'll go back in, record the map as fully Republic, record it as fully Separatist, and then that'll officially be everything done. I just don't see why I should need to go through and just do it all again. Because I'm assuming they're half and half, yeah? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I'd need to turn 8 one way, and then all 16 the other way. And that's just not gonna happen. Considering it took 2 hours to do 16. I mean, theoretically I could do it today for one of them. And then I would still need a full stream do it the other way. But that's where we're gonna end it today. I'm not gonna start the next game with only 45 minutes left on stream time. And yeah, so tomorrow we'll be starting off with LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean. Should not be as long. And yeah, that is actually one I have not played the Steam version of. I have only ever played the 3DS version? Possibly just the original DS version. So, and there's only one thing that I remember from the DS version, and apparently it's not even in the computer console. So, but with that being said, I'm going to end this one here. I'll catch you in the next one.